Welcome back to Louis Family Farms, and today we are going to be digging another cassava, a root of cassava. My wife loves it, so we're going to be taking out another one. The last one that we took out, it was right here, so we planted back a slip there. We got about 18 pounds of cassava from that one. Yeah, but that one was actually the largest root outside though that we could see. So we're going to be taking down this one today, and we're going to be seeing what's underneath it. They're really good cassavas, boy, I tell you, really good. It was a pleasure planting them, a pleasure reaping them, it was a pleasure eating them, and I'm sure we're going to be enjoying whatever is underneath this. So we're not able to see it as yet, so we give thanks to the Creator and just trust and believe that there is food underneath there. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do in order to make it a bit easier for us to reap this is to remove the limbs. So that's one limb, this is another limb, and this is the largest limb on the plant. So after we have removed the limb, then we're just going to be we're going to hold it and tug at it. Man, this one seems as if it's gonna be a challenge. Alright, wow. Alright, so I'm alone and I'm not able to hold or to reap this and hold the video or hold the camera at the same time. So I'll just dig a little around it, see if we can see what is underneath there, or get an idea of what is underneath there that is holding down this root of cassava so firm in the ground. Alright, so there we can see we have so food is there already. There's actually a little potato, sweet potato beside it. So here is one tuber, here's another one, and here is another one. So that's 3 so far. Alright, it seems as if there's another one up here. So alright, so there's another large one around the back here. You'll not be able to see it. And let me see if it is pulling to this. No, so it's just pulling to this side. Alright, so let me dig around it and see how best I can share this with you. Alright, so definitely we will not be able to get this root out intact. This is one, and I'm already looking at about a foot. That's probably the fattest one. And there's one going into this not in this direction. There's another one going in this direction. So it's going to be a challenge, and it's a challenge videoing it also. So what I'm going to do is just reap them and then I share it with you. All right, so I can safely say this seems to be a bit more than what we got from the one that I thought we would have gotten the most from. So this one is almost 2 feet long, and as you can see, my palm is huge, and I cannot completely grasp it. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of one little slip. So all we planted was, let me see, about this. So this is what we planted, and we just took it and stuck it down in the ground like that, just like that. All right, and prayed and allowed nature, or God through nature, to do the rest. And a couple of months after, about 4 or 5 months after, and obviously food would have been underneath these earlier than when we dug them, but we just needed them, so we dug them now. And the longer they stayed there, the larger they would have gotten. But look at that, as simple as that. We did nothing else to it, no fertilizer, nothing at all. It just stayed there in the field, in the ground, and produced food Now look at this. This can feed my entire family. Cassava. Real nice cassava. And so I cannot understand why is it that in this day and age when food, there are so many places in the world that can actually grow food. Why is it that people are still hungry? Because they do not have access to food. I believe this is wickedness. All right. So people plant. Look, there's so many um, slips or plants that I can get from this one plant that I have reaped. All right. So look at this. This is just one branch going all the way up there. And if I break this and plant it, that's enough to give me this. All right. So please comment below. Let me know. Just tell me, why is it that you think that people should be hungry in this world? I cannot understand it. Probably my mind or my thinking is too shallow. But it it all comes down for me to corruption and wickedness and greed. But I cannot see why that should be. If I planted 100 roots of these, look at that, I could reap over 2,000 pounds based on what I'm seeing here, between 1,500 and 2,000 pounds. Just by planting 100, that doesn't take a lot of land space. 2,000 pounds of cassava can feed so many persons. Cassava can be used to make flour. You can just boil it and eat it. Used to make bami. There's so many things that can be made from cassava. All right. So, and I believe that more cassava is used to make brew beers, than is used for ordinary food consumption. And that is just crazy. I believe that is crazy. All right. So farmers, let us see what we can do and how we can improve in planting good quality food to feed those around us. First, feed our families and our neighbors. All right. And we see it go. All right. So we have our scale up now. We're going to be weighing our cassavas. I'm weighing the largest one first. All right. There you can see. All right. So that one is weighing, that's almost 6 pounds. We're going to be weighing the next large one. All right, and that one brings it up to 8 pounds. Bringing up another one, so that's 3, and we are now up to 10.5 pounds. All right. We only have a couple small ones left, so we'll put that one there. Let's see where we can hold the other one. Hold the other one there, and another one there, and we have the last one now, and let us see where the last one brings it. So that's the last one. We haven't, still short of the last of the first one that we reaped. This is 14 pounds. So from one root we're reaping 14 pounds of cassava. That's 14 pounds of food. Blessed love from us here at Lewis Family Farms.